Hey guys, and welcome back for another short flow. Today's session is a quick post-work session. Many of us are sat at home at the moment, working from home at the wrong height desk, sat on the wrong chairs, maybe sat in awkward positions, and a lot of us are therefore suffering with backache, neck ache, shoulder ache. So this flow is perfect for you. It's quick, short and sharp. You can do it straight after you finished at the end of the day, and hopefully it will help you just ease out any aches and pains and keep you fit and healthy. So whenever you're ready, you won't need anything at all, just some space on the floor, a mat if you have one, and come and join me in a standing position. So if you have a mat, come to the front of your mat and start in Tadasana. Think about standing with your feet hip distance apart, maybe even lift your toes, spread them, press them firmly into the ground so you're engaging through the legs. Tuck that tailbone under, suck that navel back towards the spine and roll those shoulders back and down. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose as you lengthen through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, release everything. Just let everything relax slowly and melt down towards the floor. Take another deep breath in as we lift the hands up above the head, reaching up tall, extended Tadasana. Think about really activating through the arms and even taking that eye gaze up to your fingertips. From here, we're going to draw the fingers all the way along the ceiling, back behind us, sending our hips forwards, lifting through the heart and finding a small back bend. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, reach further. And then inhale as you come all the way back up to center. Exhale as you hinge at the hips, folding down into your Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend at the knees, draw the chest over the thighs. So this is a ragdoll variation. It's lovely and gentle and it will help ease out any lower back pain. Take your opposite hand to opposite elbow and then just let the crown of your head melt down towards the floor. And you can stay still, you can swing from side to side, you could bounce up and down, whatever your body needs right now. Just think about easing into the back of those hamstrings, those glutes, easing off that lower back and those hips. And you might want to stay here for a few more breaths than I'm going to do today. That's perfectly fine. Come back, revisit this pose or pause the video. Take one final deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly take your hands all the way to the floor. From here, we're going to walk the feet all the way back to down facing dog. Think about spreading the fingers, gripping the mat through the hands, pressing the head through the arms, crown of the head towards the floor. Pull those shoulder blades apart to point the tailbone high towards the sky and just take a moment there to find length in that spine. Maybe even bend your knees to find that. And then from here, we'll start extending through the legs, opening up those calves, those hips and hamstrings. Taking a few deep breaths. And then we're going to roll forwards into Cobra. So just come to still in that down facing dog. Inhale as you roll forwards, drop the hips, look up, find your Cobra position. If this is too much for any of you, you can always come to Sphinx. And just take 3 deep breaths, pressing the ground away, maybe rocking from side to side, opening up those hips, opening up that front body, and again, bending in the opposite direction in which you've been sat all day. And really concentrate on pulling those shoulders back and down, away from the ears. And whenever you're ready, exhale as you push back into a kneeling position. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're just going to do 5 cat-cows. So inhale as you dip the stomach towards the floor, pull those shoulder blades back and down and squeeze them together as you look up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, round through the spine, moving vertebrae by vertebrae, pulling the shoulder blades apart, pressing the ground away, and sucking the navel up and back towards your spine. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Last one. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. And then return to neutral. From here, take the hands just slightly further forwards again, tuck the toes, press up into down facing dog. We're going to inhale as we lift the right leg high to the sky, finding our 3-leg down facing dog. Bend at the knee, swing it through and bring it forwards to the front of the mat at a 45-degree angle, sliding into pigeon pose. So slide the left leg back, press the ground away, try and find a nice level hip position. Try not to roll over onto the right side. Try and bring that left hip down towards the heel. Press the ground away. If you're up high, that's perfectly fine. You can support yourself with a block or pillow. And then when you're ready, exhale, melt over that front leg. Take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you come all the way back up. Hands under shoulders, knees, and then step back to down facing dog. And we'll repeat on the other side. So inhale, left leg goes high to the sky, bend at the knee, swing it through. As you exhale, finding your pigeon position on the other side. Sending that right leg back and finding that level hip position. So sit bone to floor, hip bone to heel. Press the ground away as you inhale, and as you exhale, fold forwards over that left leg this time and take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you come all the way back up. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, step back to down facing dog. Pedal it all out. And then just come down onto your hands and knees. We're going to send the hands further forwards and bring the chest down towards the ground into heart melting pose. So not quite as deep as puppy, just bringing the forehead or the chin to the floor wherever mobility allows, finding that bend in the cervical spine and the thoracic spine. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, take 2 more breaths just like that. And then whenever you're ready, slowly come all the way back up onto your hands and knees, sit back onto your heels, and then we're just going to come into child's pose. So hands by your side, forehead to the floor, and just finish with 5 deep breaths here. Focus on sending that air into the upper back, expanding across those shoulder blades. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly come all the way back up and come to seated. Namaste. If you want to hold any of those poses for longer, you could do maybe 5 to 10 breaths per posture for a real deep restorative style stretch. And of course, if you have any other questions at all, feel free to reach out to me via email or direct message. Catch you later. Bye.